Warning: the following video is made and intended for adults. It contains adult themes, adult language, and other things not suitable for children 13 and under. So if you are 13 and under, turn off the fucking video right now. What's up, guys? I currently have a watch party going on. I don't know who this is, but they are broadcasting live at Wonderfest, which just opened up. So in no means did I mean to do a live YouTube when this is going on, but man's got to have priorities. So I figured I'd share it with you guys, and we are starting with 19 people. So we're going to start drinking. Got a lot on the agenda today, and we're going to try and get this into 2 hours. So let me check out who's in here. All right. Looks like some people from earlier. Ryan was here for the gangbang. He missed it. Vibes in the house. Hakan. Hakan said he'd be here. He is now. It's your boy Pops. What we drinking tonight? Beer. Cold hard beer. The child is sleeping. That's kind of scary. From the collector, Zeke the Wise. I might be drunk already. Professor Acid, what's up, man? Not too close. I'm getting scared of your face. Yeah, it's not that nice. Alex, what's up, buddy? Missed you. Victor's in the house. Crane. Thank you, Crane. Appreciate it. So while this watch party is going on of Wonderfest reveals, let's keep that going. That wasn't on my agenda tonight, but we just needed to have a good freaking time. Man, a lot of people talking already. So, man, 5 more people, more drinks. Also, we'll do it with the likes too. So, I don't think I can do shots tonight, but I'll do 5 gulps of beer. I can't even tell how many likes we do or don't have. So Wonderfest is going on right now, guys. If you don't know what that is, it is a once, and it's important because something we're going to talk about tonight. It's a once a year festival, usually around Tokyo in Japan. It's only 1 day long. It's 8 hours long. And it's huge. It's monstrous. And the majority of it is like garage kit stuff. But as you can see, a lot of big names, especially with Asian affluence. Oh, man, the video died. With Asian affluence, I'll see if it keeps going. Or there like Prime One Studios, Figurama, all that good stuff. I need to keep track of the likes. So, I don't know what my point is, but yeah, it's 1 day long. All right, there it is. Let's see how many. Hang on, there might be some feedback. Hang on. All right, there it's gone. All right. Oh shit, we got 20 likes and almost. All right, so is that 20 gulps of beer? What do you guys say to that? There's 10. Oh. All right, let's see who's in the house. What state do I live in? I am currently in a galaxy far, far away. Thank you. I think I said thank you to Crane. Leon, what's up, man? I'm back, sucker. I so love that name. Travis is in the house, my boy Travis. No, Brian, I am practicing hashtag restraint with that Logan. Ah, Jimmy, what's up, man? It's so funny. I don't know a lot of people. Like, I was having a really bad day, and I actually hope he jumps on. I hope Scandalous jumps on. I was having a really bad day. I had a horrible, oh my God, we're almost up to 40 watchers. I'll get some more beer in a sec. I had a horrible week. I'm going to tell you guys about it. It involved, I cried a couple times. So, but we'll get into that. But Scandalous, he said something, not even sarcastic, but I just took it wrong and I jumped on his ass. Andy Vinyl, hello, sir. From the day it was in Mr. Poopy Butthole. How much beer does that mug hold, or do you have really small hands? Smell like cabbage. So no, this is a pretty big beer. Let me get here. This is a smaller tape measure. Oh, look at that. I don't know why it's doing that, because I really am in space. I had to escape the US. All right, we hit 42 watchers, 10 more gulps. Oh, this is not going to go well. All right, let's see who else we got. Joe is in the house. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Spike Spiegel. Let me see if that watch party's. Nope, it's not going anymore. That's all right. We're going to keep an eye, though. I'll share picks with you guys as they pop up. I'm really just interested in some of the Prime 1 stuff. So we'll keep a close eye. So if it looks like I'm looking at you, and I'm not. There was actually a video launching Monday about that, Zeke. So stay tuned for that. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, just no teeth this time. Come on, Brian. I had to. And you're going to find out, 45 viewers, you're going to find out why tonight. Nope, it's on autopilot, Dark Ranger. I had to get away from Earth for a while. Liam Longstaff. Don't be so I had a Super Bowl party in the man cave. And this guy named Rick, who I like a lot, I call him my little dick, he was drunk walking through my statues. Yeah. Thankfully, nothing happened. Although, while we were preparing for the Super Bowl party, my son asked if he could help. So I told him to go around the corner and do something. Not here, because I'm not at home right now. But and then he was gone for like 5 minutes, my 12-year-old son. So I walked over, and PCS 1/3 Goro was, in pieces on the floor. So poor little guy. He thought I was going to kill him. I was so good. You would have been hashtag restraint. I told him, I love you more than the statue. Don't worry about it. Go down in Blaze of Glory. I would play it right now, but I'd get a copyright strike from YouTube. Don't drink beer that fast. Gabriel Ross. Bert going to the bar. Bert, I wrote your name down because you qualified for the drawing. All right. Sally. Stop it, Sally. So Ron P1, if you would join my Facebook page, you would know, or like my Facebook page, I can't get over this. I know he's looking at the ring, and I understand why they did it, but I can't get past that. So it was pass. I have one, Robert. I've done a review on it. I actually moved him today. I moved a bunch of stuff around. Ooh, girlfriend's 21. How old are you? Now I'm actually going to sell that anyway. John Jones flight tonight. I am not. My Facebook page is at the bottom, scrolling. See that? Yeah, well, if statues break, they're only statues. So Mac is he's avoiding me because I called him my brother from another mother. No, I don't know where Mac's at. Hang on, I'm making sure nothing new has been posted. All right, so let's get this shit rolling. Why we wanted to do tonight, then we'll get back to the comments. How many likes we have? 26 likes. We got a thumbs down already. We had a thumbs down before it even started, and I posted about it, and then it went away. No, it's not that broken. Well, it kind of is. I glued it, but I'll sell it eventually. I don't even have. Oh, we're almost at 50 viewers. I have to drink. Almost done already. Like I said, we want to get this in 2 hours. So that means we got to drink a lot. Gotcha, Robert. All right, Raphael, what's up, buddy? All right, so I'm going to lay this down for you guys. This is how my week went. And I'm getting really a lot more opened up than I usually do. Oh, 50 viewers. Think we'll get to 100? I think we will. Oh. All right. So Monday morning, I'm at work, and one of my best employees comes and quits. Sucks, Another employee comes in, says, I need to talk to you. Closed door situation. Like one of my top guys says he's moving out of state. Then one of my managers says, hey, I need to talk to you. So we close the door and we have a bad conversation. And I say to him, word for word, this is what I said. Well, this day can't get any worse. And this was like 7:30 in the morning on Monday. And then my office manager who goes, come here. He goes, come here right now. And he's holding a phone. And I'm like, what? He's like, just take it. So I pick up the phone, and one of my friends who he's an employee first and a friend, he didn't wake up this weekend. So, and he was one of the top guys at work, most successful. He was one of the most well-liked, probably the most liked of, 100 people. Yeah, 41 years old or so. Good health, just didn't wake up. So that was Monday, and that's been tough, especially telling the team and everything. Tuesday, one of my managers of one of my departments, he's like, I need to talk to you. He comes in and shuts the door, and that's never good. Man, too much beer. Sorry, guys. And he says, I just got a phone call from this employee. Sorry. And he just called me because he was videotaped doing something highly illegal. Not like criminal legal, but we'll leave it at that because I don't tell you guys too much about it. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Why was he even doing that? Long blah, 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 blah. He just made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. Well, then 3 hours later, we get the phone call. The person who videotaped him works for the city and is in charge of what he was doing wrong. And I'm waiting for the anywhere from $25,000 to or probably not that high, to $2 million fine. Yeah, so that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday rolls around. It just keeps getting better and better. And I don't want to reveal too much because I'm kind of a private guy. But where I live, some of you know where I live. It's the weather's horrible right now. It's very unusual. We got in some areas, we got 24 inches of snow in the last day, and it's snowing again tomorrow. It snowed again Monday. Well, the weather can't affect my business. So it affected my business in a financial sense of not, okay, I lost $20. Multiply that by 10, 100, multiply that by 500 in a week. So Yeah. So that was Wednesday. Thursday, I don't think anything bad happened. Normal bad stuff happens, like stressful stuff. But so then yesterday, Friday, I said, fuck it, I'm not even going into work because it was blizzarding anyway. But yeah, so that's how my week's been, on top of the normal bullshit. I can handle the normal bullshit because that's what life's about. But so I'm here with you guys, and we need more viewers so I can get drunk faster. It's to my boy, though. All right. So let's get back to you guys. Let's make sure nothing new's been revealed. Ooh, the watch party's back on. We can start that shit back up while we talk. Let's see here. Let me figure out how to do this for a sec. I don't want full screen. Let me find it for you guys. But yeah, so how's everybody else's week going? Here it is. Let's do this. And make me smaller. Whoops, nope, that's not what I want. Here we go. There we go. All right, so got the watch party going again. Let's check out the chat. Heading to the casino, Sean. Wish I was there with you tonight. $2:15 at night. Man, Andy, where are you at? That's right. You're going to stay under there because I'm not going to come anytime soon, both figuratively and literally. It's a bad picture right there. I can't even tell what that is. But so that's agenda number one, is telling you guys why we're having this little soiree. I wouldn't say party, but soiree. Just chill with you guys. That way, when I drink alone, my wife doesn't think I'm a weirdo. She still does, that I'm down here drinking. So let's see what else was on the agenda tonight, because eventually I'm going to just be drunk and not even know what's going on. Oh, so this is a good story, actually, about Wonderfest. This year, I'm not going to New York or San Diego Comic-Con. At least I'm #restraint planning on not doing it. And I am planning on going to Singapore Comic-Con, which will be cool. I've never been to Singapore. But I was really thinking, as Wonderfest was coming up, I was like, it'd be really cool to go to Wonderfest. Not in February, not Winter Wonderfest. It's going on now, but Summer Wonderfest. And that's in July. So I started looking at, just a few different aspects of it. I talked to Cisco. I'm a big fan of her. She always attends those, got some information from her. And one of the things, you can't buy tickets online. You have to get someone there to buy you tickets. But it's scheduled for July, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I need to convince Mrs. X that, because I can't go without her. She would be pissed. And we've been to Japan before, but she's going to Singapore with me as well, because she loves to travel. And I'm like, you know what? This is great. And then I was talking to my boy, Whiplash Collector, Steven. And Steven's like, you realize that Summer Wonderfest is during the Summer Olympics, and they're in Tokyo. And I was like, holy shit. So Mrs. X was a track star in college on a couple different things. So she loves that stuff. She loves the Olympics. She records them all wherever they're at in the country. She watches every single event. And she's never been. I've been to the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta, which I'm actually going to Atlanta next week, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so I'm like, oh, yes, done deal. So I text her, hey, I've been thinking of going to this stat. Oh, there's Sauron, everybody. Yeah, I'm not digging the pose. You know, this story is going to go on hold because I want to look at this Prime 1 stuff reveals. So I'll go through the chat while we, then we'll come back to the Tokyo story. Oh, that's a good week. JKQ BBQ. with your new statues, Arc? Is that who you had sex with? Yeah, Gabriel. That so we 62 watchers. We got to drink some more, and then I probably need a refill. But you guys can watch some of these Prime 1 reveals. We're gonna switch it up. I'll be back. I'll be back. Ugh. So we have a game at my work. We can't call the coronavirus the same thing twice, but it has to start with the C or K sound. And we say it like 6 or 7 times a day. So it's the Kabakuchi virus, the Caribbean virus, the Caribbean virus. I hope I get that shit and I can build antibodies for all of you. Then my blood will be everywhere. Andy's in Germany. That's why it's 2 a.m. there. Ouch. That's always a bummer, man. Oh, damn. You really are going. Did you get a big bonus or something, Justin? Yeah, it helps. You know, when I was a teenager, you know, you drink to get drunk. Oh, there's Daenerys. Oh man, they didn't even look at that close. But I'm watching season 8 right now. By the way, I've waited till now to watch it. But when you're a teenager, you get drunk. But as an adult, you drink to survive. Yeah, that's a huge bitch, isn't it? Who is this? Is this that bone guy from? I don't even know who that is. Do you guys know who that is? Damn, where did I lost? All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm not too worried, Zeke. So ironically, a few weeks ago, or last week maybe, last week I think, I was traveling to Phoenix, and as I'm sitting at the airport Monday morning, news story pops up, says coronavirus in Phoenix. I was like, great. Nope, not getting the Sauron. I don't like this. Yeah, we're excited. I'm gonna get back to that story. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm back, Stucca. See what I did there? Very clever. Arch, dude, I love you. I so want to hang out with you, not just you under the seat of the Falcon. Oh, that's where it's at, Johnny. Okay. Yeah, I used to go up all the time to Ameristar to play Hold'em like twice a week. Yes, my man is here. The only one who can look me in the eye. Nope. Yeah, I've been thinking about that because I like a lot of that weird stuff, Viking, going to Monster Palooza. That's did you guys ever watch Tool Time? So I'm gonna switch to a drink in honor of PJ. who's also under the table. This was left at my house, but I would buy it anyway. So, I'm going to switch it up because I had lasagna for dinner and my stomach is full, but I promised you guys I'd drink. Did you ever see that Tool Time where, is that the Elder Predator? That's a new reveal. Is he on like a giant worm? Oh, shit. Hashtag restrain out the window. Oh, there's their alien. But that Home Improvement where Tim the Toolman Taylor built the bathroom of the future for men, it was awesome. Not like this crap. Oh. I'm not digging the colors on that alien, though. Oh, that's the Prime 1 Queen. I thought that was Sideshows. It looks just like Sideshows. That's an easy pass. Too many. Gonna pass out tonight. What's up, Terry? Terry is my brother-in-law's name. Get pee-pee in the pumpkin. Oh, I like that one. I'm going to use that on Monday, the Cochra virus. There's my bud. Hey, I watched, or that wasn't you. You posted it, but it wasn't you. I have this bitch on order. Oh, nice, man. That always feels good. I'm so glad I'm not doing school anymore. Poor boy, this is Wonderfest. Statue reveals from Prime 1. It's live right now. What's up, man? Starting on the rum. I had a bad experience with rum. I agree. That price is good. It's sad when we say $1,500 is good, but all right. Come on, Moose. I'm going to be done by 8 p.m. my time. Yeah, sometimes if I want to focus, I can. Centipede. Oh, yeah. God, I can't even keep up with you guys. That's great. All right, so I'm going to finish telling my story because it's really funny. It's not funny. It's just I like it. How many likes do we have? Do I need to drink a lot? 38 likes. You know what? Let me switch the banner to... There we go. It's hard to navigate this shit. All right. Where are we at? All right. So I saw Steven told me, he's like, you realize that the Olympics, oh, damn, we just got 5 new people. For you, PJ, and for my friend. Damn, that was like half the can. So I texted Mrs. X and I said, hey, you know, I'm kind of thinking of going to this statue thing in Tokyo in July. And it's also while the Olympics are going on. 20 minutes later, she texts me back ticket prices for planes. So I'm like, yes, in. So it gets more in depth than this. So I start instantly looking, okay, what events are available? Because, you know, it's almost time and all the events are sold out. Well, I found some events that she would like, and they're expensive, but I went ahead and booked them. And then I talked to John Pham from Prime 1 Studios, and I said, hey, man, could I get early access to Wonderfest in this summer to do footage for the Extreme channel? You know, I'm going to kill 2 birds with one stone. Go, 3 birds, go on a vacation with Mrs. X, go to the Olympics, do Wonderfest coverage. And he replied back that they are canceling Wonderfest this summer or postponing it because of the Olympics. And I'd already bought the tickets to the Olympic events. So I told my wife that, and she's like, so now we can't kill two birds with one stone, because she was all okay going with, for the channel and then for vacation and for, sorry guys, the Olympics. So she goes, we pretty much have two choices: lose $1,000 on the Olympic tickets we bought, or spend another $8,000 on the trip. I said, yes, dear, that's right. So I haven't booked the plane tickets yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to the Summer Olympics in Tokyo. And at the very least, I can go by the Prime One Studios store and do some filming there. But yeah, and then also today, some new events that were sold out popped back up, and some events she would love. I need to actually probably book them tonight, but they're like $700 tickets each just for that one event. So anyway, that's announcement number 2. Number 1 was what a shitty week I had, so rewind it. It was bad. Number 2 is we are going to Tokyo in July. Most likely. I'm kind of watching the flight prices because everyone's scared of the Kupabala virus. So I'm hoping the prices will dip a little bit, but I'm going to book them for sure by the end of next week. All right, let's catch up. What drink is that? That's Truly. Someone left it at my house, but like I said, I would have bought it. Not this. This flavor is really bad. I like buying that shit. It's really light on your stomach. I discovered it at the barbecue festival, the first one they ever did here a couple years ago. We got the VIP pass, me and one of my managers I work with, and we were so full, but we had unlimited alcohol, and so we started drinking these. I don't know if it was Truly or White Claw or whatever, but it's just so light. It's nice. Yes, sir. Yes, Moose, it is. See, inspirational. I'm back, Sucka. You're welcome. I am getting the Prime One Red Sonja. I hate that it's 1/3. I wish it was 1/4. Mr. Teal is here. My second favorite person after Mr. Blue. Oh, yeah. So actually, it was more a bad story for my wife. My wife is not a heavy drinker. She was prior to us, and I don't know why she stopped. But we do usually 1 to 2 trips a year without the children. We do 5 or 6 big ones, but we do 1 to 2 without the children. And this last year, we went to Jamaica or somewhere. I don't remember where. And every single day, what we would do is we're early risers. We get up, at home, I get up between 3 and 4, but there I'd get up like 5. We'd go eat breakfast at 6, and then we'd go out to the pool and get the prime spots, and we would sit there all day till dinner time drinking. And we made friends with this a couple that was about 15 years older than us. And, we kind of led the party at the pool. This was at the nicer pool, like the premier pool. You had to pay more to stay in those rooms or whatever. And this guy, we called everyone by their city name. So he was Cincinnati, and we got everybody throughout the whole week doing that. But he kept ordering us shots of rum, and my wife was throwing up all night long, and she might have thrown up on me in the bed, but shh, don't tell anybody. He's doing coverage there, man. I don't think he's uploaded his stuff. I like that they keep going back to the same stuff. There's Daenerys. Zeke. You want to hear a good story about that? So one of my best friends growing up, and this is a great story. I have one older brother, 3.5 years older, and he found a woman who he eventually married. It was the first woman he ever found, but he would hang out with her all the time and ditch his friends. So one of his friends came over when I was like 16 years old to our house, lived with parents, obviously, and said, hey, where's your brother? And I was like, I don't know. I assume he went off with his girlfriend. And then my friend, Andy, he's like, well, do you want to hang out? And Andy was, 19, 3 years older than me. I was like, sure. So Andy got me drunk and all that happened. However, I want to fast forward. So Andy became one of my best friends, groomsman at my wedding and everything. And he was really, he's American, and he was really into Asian women. That was just his thing. Some guys it is. So he, in college, became an exchange student and went over to Japan for a year. Then he came back for 6 months, and then he moved back to Japan for 4, 5 years, something like that. And he brought home a wife. To each his own. Maybe it's funnier to me because I know Andy. I cannot keep up with you guys. You're awesome. Oh, yeah. I'm going to wait till I start. What is it? It's not crop dusting. What is it when you fart underneath the blankets? I can't remember. Someone, what is that? Thank you, Andy. True that. True that, even though she's not. I like it. Coca-Cola virus. Man, Sixers, I assume they're playing tonight. Mountain did 80 people. Got to keep drinking. So I love Coke Zero. It is my favorite drink. And actually, I have a special story about everything. And it sounds like I'm lying. I'm really not. My uncle, very smart guy. He graduated valedictorian from MIT, and then he went to Cambridge in England for his PhD, and he got a PhD in pharmacology. Well, he was the dean of science or something like that at Emory University in Atlanta. And when I was 18, me and a buddy went on a road trip down to visit him. And he said that he's working with Coca-Cola. This was back in 90 something. He's working with Coca-Cola to help develop a chemical that tricks your brain into thinking that you are tasting sugar when you're really not a sugar substitute. And I was like, well, that's cool. Coca-Cola's headquartered in Atlanta. And I was like, so what do you get paid for your part-time job? He goes, I bill them $800 an hour. And I asked, how many hours per week do you work? He's like, typically 20. So his part-time job is $16,000 a week. That's more than Mr. X makes, I think, for a part-time job. But anyway, then fast forward a few years later, I'm in Vegas for the first time because I turned 21, and they're handing out these black cans of soda of Coke called Coke Zero. That's what my uncle is working on. And I love Coke Zero. I like the taste of it. And they came out with Mountain Dew Zero this last couple weeks. Did you see that? So excited because Mountain Dew is the best soda ever. Tastes like fucking piss mellow yellow. It's horrible. Don't get it. I fucking love you guys, dude. You guys are cracking me up. I'm gonna have to save all these for Monday. The coochie virus. Yeah, we want to see that, Ryan, man. Get that new room tour going. Yeah, I think that's 1/3 though, Moose. That's going to be huge. A 1/3 on horse. I guess that Wonder Woman was too. Mid-March. See, it is good, right? And I got to tell you, everyone's jumping on board. I was at a NBA game. God, 85 viewers. A couple weeks ago. And I tried the Bud Light of this. It was good. Yeah, we said that one. I can't ever sell my house because of the statues. The cutting katana virus. You guys are so awesome. Yeah, man. I bet you. You know what? I'm gonna see if he'll jump on. I think he know. I never told him. I saw him a few months ago. He lives in a different state now. Let me see what he's doing tonight. Tell him to jump on here. All right. Was that your mother, Archangel? Daenerys, I like her. I like her a lot. Obviously, I think she's the closest face sculpt that anybody has gotten to date. I don't think she's exact, though, but that's good enough for me. Dutch oven, that's what it's called. Thank you. Oh, hot boxing, I've never heard that. Dutch oven is the term I know. Oh, the Sixers got destroyed. You know, I saw somebody post about, the Kung flu that's so insensitive. I've said this before, but my favorite comedian is Anthony Jeselnik. And he has this, I would show it, but YouTube will copyright me. So he pushes the envelope too far. Like, for example, when the Boston Marathon happened, he goes, I'm not going to joke about it because there's some lines that should never be crossed. So he says really funny shit like that. And he goes, I don't even need to know when something sensitive happens because I get 20 text messages just saying, don't do it. I think you should be able to joke about anything. I do. I think it's a joke. If you don't like that, then, go fuck yourself. Just my opinion. JW's in the house. How you doing, man? You're usually out on Saturday nights, living it up. Yes, sir. Wonderfest. Summer Wonderfest. The can, yeah. Ooh, I've never had that. I get creative on planes, though, because they don't have a lot of mixers. The crowbar virus. Emeritus, man. I haven't seen you in a while. This is Wonderfest in Tokyo. Prime One reveals, Figurama. Brad Killers, howdy, howdy. Where the fuck is Andy? Brady Killers. So actually, when I was at that game is when Kobe died. He died while I was at the game. Kind of somber. Probably not. I'll do of the reveals that comes out, Moose. Oh, speaking of which, so I'm shopping for a new main office, and I made an offer on a place, and my new office will be probably 1,200 square feet. I don't mean where all the other people are housed. I mean my office. So you know how many statues we can fit in that bitch? I have not heard of Nick Gurr. So one of my businesses has a big warehouse, so it's not rent free because I pay the rent on it anyway. But that's where I store them, Dark Ranger. I'm gonna make a video sometime. If you're still here, Zeke, out. Thanks for joining. I don't know. I just saw the pictures that George posted. Noble Young is in the house. He only speaks through emojis, so I don't know if he's mocking me or not. But it's okay. Hey, Jose, how you doing, man? Thornton is here. People are starting to join. That's good because we got only an hour and 15. I told Mrs. X I'd go back upstairs and give her a little loving. Two days in a row. When you're over the hill, that's a lot. Usually it's like 2 times a week, but not 2 days in a row. No, I'm back, sucker. I don't like these. I don't like, 85 people. Should I finish it off? Yep, I'm way behind on the comments, so I won't know what you say. I didn't. There's a little bit left, but it's so nasty. I missed that one. Viking, I just got notification today. If you join the Facebook channel, you'll see that. I just got my letter last night, and I today that's what I was doing. I was moving shit around. Not here because I'm out in space, away from you folks. But yeah. True that. And I don't know if you caught the beginning of this video, Robert D, but go back and check it out. That's why we're having this, is for Ryan. We'll miss you, bud. I have 2 on order. Dallas Die Hard. I have XM Studios and a custom one that is going to be the custom statue to own. What's up, Barrett? I am not getting the Oracle Eclectic. I posted some pics in Statue Collectors United of him, Moose. True that. Hey, Dante. Yes and no. So I have the T800 Cool Props bust that is in pieces, but I have it in pieces next to all my other Terminator busts because it kind of looks cool, like it's battle damaged, like at the beginning of T1. And then Lockdown, I thought was, but I've been repairing him slowly but surely. So for sure, we're going to do horror and movie pieces, and that includes Predator and Alien. Keeping X-Men, I know you'll respect that. Keeping Transformers, your other forte. That's kind of your thing, Transformers and X-Men. See, I know people. And Keeping Thrones. I would think so. I think they're the only ones with the license. What do you think, Dante? Is it a grail? Indio Hector. What's up, Graham? I don't know what that emoji is. I did not. I did see him live, not close by, but at the Olympics in '96. I walked past this big crowd, and he was inside a store. So I got a picture. Back then, we didn't have phones or digital cameras. It was kind of blurry. You couldn't see him. But yeah, back when he played, I was poor. Yep, Graham, we're going to have to get some more. This is a long watch party, and they just keep showing the Prime 1 stuff. To be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed in the reveals, but I might have missed something. And we haven't seen the Vegeta. That's how it's pronounced, right, Ryan? So maybe that's another section. Is it the 1/4 scale, Anthony? I actually have 2 of them coming. So maybe that answers your question. I don't know. I'm not watching it. You shouldn't be watching it either. You should be staying down there making me happy. Oh, damn. 120 pounds? That's okay. Oh, I don't know if the shelf will hold it. Oh, that's awesome, Robert. Mr. Marvel, I like you so much better than your wife. Who is providing the video feed? I don't know this time. It was just someone on Facebook that popped up, something I'd never heard of. But I think it is on a loop. Let's see if there's any new reveals. Let me unshare my screen for a second, because a lot of fellow collectors that are dudes text me nude selfies. Yeah, I think it is on a loop. But I need to get another drink. So should I go for liquor or another type of beer? If it's liquor, I'll have to do. I can't do shots right now. I can't. Somebody just tagged me. All right. All right. 120 pounds. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm jealous of that. Yeah, nothing. They, and it's for a Japanese audience, obviously. So maybe they were more focusing on the reveals for that. I really want to know if Prime One Studios is going to get a booth at SDCC. It would not surprise me. Sideshow used to show Prime One Studios stuff, so it would be highly incentivized for them to do it. Autopilot. It's so funny as adults, and Ryan and I are very similar. Sorry, Sinister Collector. My name is John. Are very similar in age and kind of similar in lifestyles, actually. Is that okay to say? Unless you don't want to be associated with me. But I would rather sit home and drink than go out. I hate going out because it's cold. And you got to, showboat for people. All right. Let me get something to drink and show you guys, see if there's something funny I can show you in the meantime. I can show you my happy dance. Sexy. Yeah, that was back in my sexy days. All right. I need to think of what I want to get before I get up, because otherwise I'll be gone a long time staring in the fridge. Or I have a 3-tap keg. I could refill my beer mug. But that's like really heavy stuff. You guys are not helpful. All right, I'll be right back. There's 83 people. There better be 83 people when I get back. Otherwise, I will cry myself to sleep. Oh, I've got a good story on that. Not about, well, yeah, I cry myself to sleep every night, but I'm still here. Can you hear me? You guys know my layout now. I'm in the Falcon. Let's see. Oh, that's what we'll do. Damn it, Chewie. No, I don't want that. Okay. We're back. And I am wearing pants because it's, oh my God, I lost some people. Oh. So lately, this is what's been going on. Like twice a week, I get someone make a comment on my videos that they suck. Well, that's more than twice a week. But they say unsubbed. I'll miss you forever. God, don't say that, Dante. Beer. I got beer. It is sour peanut butter and jelly. I drink a lot of weird beers because I get old. I get tired of the old stuff. Well, like I said, I have 3 kegs right now. I have Stella, Fat Tire, and Angry Orchard in it. Red's Apple Ale. I actually don't drink that a lot, but When it comes out, I'll buy it. I don't go to a movie unless I can take my children. So otherwise, I just wait until it becomes on DVD. So that's a great question, Alex, and I'd like to talk about that because it makes me look really good. I put out a video saying this whole COPPA thing is bullshit and everyone's freaking out over nothing. Nothing has happened to me. Nothing. I haven't had one video looked at, one video deleted. JW Statues, who please go check out his channel because not only does he have very cool content, but he's a great guy. He has his daughter in a lot of the videos, Victoria, and they're awesome. It's such a cool team. So definitely check out their channel. And only like 3 of his videos got flagged, and he has child actors in his. So it was all bullshit. Everyone was freaking out over nothing. Just like I said. I'm getting really cocky now. It's because of ARC. Damn, you guys are talkative tonight. Too late. Maybe liquor next. It's the Custom Silver Surfer by Franco. It will not be beat. Yeah, mine was only 150. So I have this theory too about that with Sideshow. Sideshow, about a year ago now, I guess it's probably been. All of a sudden, their shipping prices were a fucking joke. They would take 1/4 statues and charge you 130 shipping on a smaller 1/4 statue. So I said they were double dipping. And then they did the split with Prime One Studios. That happened. And then Prime One started economy shipping, and all of a sudden their shipping got really cheaper again. Take care, Moose. Yeah, Ryan. Tomorrow morning, hungover, baby. That's a good question. Well, it probably depends on which Millennium Falcon because the chairs differed from movie to movie. No, I pissed outside in space. It's really cool what it does. I agree. I think I'm going to sell it, Robert. Oh, garden. I hope so. You know, I don't lose sleep over it or anything, but I think of it this way. Who is and I'll let you guys answer. Who is the greatest hated quarterback of all time? And in no way am I comparing myself to him, but who is it? Pink. Pink. Oh, that's right. I remember the Darth Maul I bought off you. So that's a funny story. Recently, I did a video that it was called as like Gem Full of Shit or something like that. And he knew about it. He saw the video before it even came out. And all these people are saying, dude, why are you hating on Gem? Gem's my boy. You're a moron. It's like, shut up. I don't have a sad dance. I don't get sad. Although today I brought everybody in and we had a meeting anyway. And I had to stand in front of like 100 people and talk about what happened. I was good, though. I held that shit together. Yeah, nobody does it on Saturday night, man. Mike Spina is in the house. So, Anthony, that's illegal. But yeah, I do that. Majin Buu. I haven't said it. I think when you made that comment a few days ago, Mike, because I read all your comments on YouTube. I read. Um, I think when you made that, I said it out loud. Majin Buu. Yep, couldn't agree more, Viking. All it's scare tactic. It's like the uh, Coca Cabana virus. Everyone's trying to freak out right now. The rate that the virus is infecting and killing people is nothing compared to some stuff like the influenza or common cold. But the media is just having a fucking field day with this. Oh my God, watch out, you're gonna die. No, you're not. Well, some people, 700 people died, but it's like 3,200 people die a day from car accidents all throughout the world. Yeah, something is weird with that. My buddy, who my probably my closest collector friend, actually lives in Kuwait. He had to pay like 600. Bellevue, what state, Ray? Oh, Ryan, I managed to pick up Megatron Beast Wars, $1,000 shipped. Yeah, it's shipping right now. All right, so Brady. Someone said Favre and Peyton, but Brady is the most hated quarterback because he's fucking good. And don't get me wrong, I hate Brady too, but I hate him because he's good. Well, John Elway is the most hated because he's driven the fucking Broncos into the ground as the general manager. Remember when people were Tebowing? Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, the whistleblower died. I have a custom one on order sculpted by Franco Carlissimo. Um, you can just search his art station, Franco Carlissimo. I can't tell you how to get it. It's been sold out for over 2 years anyway. And even if it wasn't sold out, I'm not allowed to share. Ah, Ray, you and I have something in common. I was born and raised in Omaha. And actually, I got my undergrad degree from Bellevue. Yeah, I think one of the teeth are chipped on it. I saw in the picture, but I was so excited I didn't care. Oh, Arch. If Aaron Hernandez was a quarterback. Oh, shit. I should keep watching. I'm almost to Alderaan. No, I'm not. It was blown up. I know. People are so weird. I don't think they understand that him and I talk like 10 times a day. Favorite sculpt is probably that Silver Surfer. The anatomy, the pose, it's just spot on. It's my Silver Surfer. That's a good question, Dallas Diehard. And it's my second, the second most common question people ask is how do I get this statue? How do I get this custom source? Where do I find this from? And what you got to remember is everybody that has these custom pieces was in that same position at one time. And you kind of just fall into it. So just be very active in the different communities, the statue communities, the YouTube communities, the Instagram, Facebook, forums, and eventually a lead comes and you get lucky. And you got to have money. We actually were going to book a trip to Australia last summer, but we would want to take our kids, and it was like $25,000. That's like 5 other vacations. So we said no. Believe it or not, Mike, I've been to every continent but Antarctica and Australia, and I have never been to Canada. My wife has. We talk about going all the time. Damn! Nebraska is in the house. For those of you that don't like Nebraska, you're justifiably so. That's why I've moved the hell out of there. I'm not really into that, Robert. I don't follow. I think you look at some actors that you didn't think would do good. Like one of my favorite movies, not favorite, but a movie I love is the Kevin Smith. What the hell is the name of it? It's a serious movie that Kevin Smith made with Ben Affleck and Aerosmith's daughter, Liv Tyler. Anyway, my point about that movie is he's in there. And it's set back in the 1990s or 1980s, and he is bashing Will Smith. He's a PR guy, Ben Affleck, and he's like, Will Smith is going to come out with a movie called Independence Day. This guy who was the Fresh Prince, come on. And then it ends up, Will Smith ends up being an amazing actor. Jersey Girl. Thank you, Ryan. So my point is, you never know what someone's going to be like until they do the performance. My first custom piece? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I could look. I have an inventory list, but it's on a different computer. It's not here in the Falcon. So the quote I got to paint it by a world famous painter was over $1,500. Sorry. I that's how much the kit costs plus the shipping, and I have to pay another $200 or $300 shipping. So I'll wait. Ouch. So I went to the school when they were national champions. Nice. Gone Girl. That movie was that chick was freaky, man. Reminds me of some of my exes. No, Bring the Winter, because that's twice the effort to rebuild the fan base. However, I recently, I don't know when I said this. I think it's in a video I taped this weekend. I'm not going to lower the statue collecting content, but I'm watching some other people's videos that have 500,000 subs, and I'm not very interesting. But they just get on there and talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about, and they get 100,000 views. One of them, her name's Alana something. She was big into video games, and I actually stole the hater comment video idea from her. But there was, she just goes on and talks about whatever she wants to, and she's cute. I mean, not like amazingly attractive, so I don't have that going for me, but. I'd really like something like that no matter what the subject matter is, as long as I can make it interesting, people like. I think the only problem with that, Raphael, is he's so buff. Actually, it's funny you say that. So I can't give you any more details, but I recently got a statue in that had some paint issues and some damage. So I tried painting it myself, and it doesn't look good, but it's a decent start. I've never seen that. Truth Hurts. I love your name, by the way. You freaks. You Darth Castle freaks. You're obsessed with the armpit hair. How many likes do we have? 59 likes. I don't know why that matters, but if you would watch my videos, you would know that I have. You would also know that's my number one pet peeve as a YouTuber. Yes, at the end of the Cyclops video, I showed that you got it up there. So this is Four Sons or Four Noses. I like both those breweries, except one's here where I live and the other's in California. This is Four Sons, peanut butter and jelly beer. Yes, Alana Pierce. That's who it is. That would be Silver Surfer and Superman. I am not a cosplay guy at all. Although I think I will wear that Jack of the Dust mask, the video I launched yesterday, to something. Marvel 100%. So the funny thing about that, Mike, was I actually filmed it. Here's some insider trading information. I filmed it before I got a haircut. And then I went and got a haircut and I filmed the rest of it. That's why it looked like all my hair fell out. Possibly, yeah, and that's a lot of work because, as you know, this is a lot of work on top of normal life. That's why a lot of YouTubers, like Sinister was on here earlier. He used to YouTube all the time, but it drains on you. How do you control yourself when you get a piece that is fucked after waiting so long and paying so much? I've dealt with a lot of bad stuff in life, and other than death or sickness, I'm able to shrug it off pretty easily if you give me 20 minutes. Like my wife knows when something bad happens, stay away from me for 20 minutes. Because in the end, if I can sleep in a warm bed, and by the way, I have the most fucking amazing bed. Tempur-Pedic, bamboo sheets. It's like a $5,000 bed. And I only sleep like 5 hours, but it's amazing. And I can hug the people I love. They're the only people I let touch me. Yeah, baby, I had that toy when I was a kid. Yeah, maybe. I could see that down the road, Juan. It does, but it's sour peanut butter and jelly. I found it at the local beer festival where you pay like $100 and you get a 2-ounce shot glass, and there are 400 different vendors with 3 to 5 different types of beer each. I go there every year. It's like one of my things I look forward to every year. Yeah, man, I saw your pics, even your new display tonight, Ark. It looked amazing, man, and it's just too big for a character I don't love. Oh, okay. I recently just discovered her. Yes, Ray. I have 3 Deadpool statues. Right. Well, I'm far, far away from home right now, but they are over there. And if I was at home, and they're the sideshow lady Deadpool, the Heat Seeker, and then the custom Aaron Ray Perez versus Ninja's Deadliest Mercenaries. What's up, Tim? We're getting drunk and flying to Tatooine to find a cure for the Killer Club virus. Yeah, the one-on-ones, man. I miss those. No, I canceled it. It was delayed over a year. Yeah, that's a good night. I'm usually up between, I wake up naturally between 3 and 4 a.m. I don't know why. So much. Actually, it's energy drinks, and everyone tells me I'm going to die. I have the XM1 Studios on order. I am jealous of that, my friend. I'm very jealous of that. Conjure Club. All right, let's check out, see if they got any more reveals. I'm guessing not. The thing about Wonderfest is it's only one day. It's only 7 hours long, so it's not like they reveal stuff day 2 or switch outs. I have an inside source here, and he has nothing new yet. Oh, well. All right. So it is now, we got 45 more minutes till I get to my destination. So let's see what else was on the agenda. I think I had more stuff. Oh, yeah. We got 2 more things. First, as a review, if you just joined us, number 1 is we had a week from hell. Number 2 is just booked tickets to the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. So I'm going to bring you guys tons of coverage of that, whether you like statues or not. It's kind of cool. But I will go to the Prime One Studio shop, so you will see that. And number, it doesn't matter what number. The next thing is, because of the coronavirus and Chinese New Year, I have like 20 statues sitting in China that were supposed to be here. So I've started filming some other stuff. It's good. Bad Trump impression. I've started filming some other stuff, all statue related. But I need some ideas, guys. So post some ideas of things you want to see. Like I filmed 5 videos today or yesterday. It doesn't matter when. But let me know what you want to see content on, because new statue arrivals is going to be an issue. I do not know who Possessed Deadpool is. No, because if you knew my real name, you know I have rights. Clendathu virus. That's awesome. It's on Clendathu. Maybe that's what it's from the bugs. No, but I think I'm going to cancel it because this trip to Tokyo is like adding up, man. At first, I thought I could get away for $5,000. Now it's at 10,000. So I think I'm going to sell a bunch of statues. Especially with if you were here earlier, you weren't here earlier, Tim. I lost a lot of money this week, mostly to drugs and hookers. We are, but I can't tell you where they come from. Brady. I do have Sandman by XM Studios. I've never reviewed it. I have Cable from XM Studios. I have reviewed that. $5 from Octon. Thank you, man. So to answer your question, if I'm going to get similar situations to the Venom, the answer is no. I have got some of the Kubitagaya, let me spell it for you. I don't even know if I can spell it. Kubitakaya. That's not spelled right, but I'm going to throw it up here. I have got like a couple of those. I know it's spelled wrong. And I just don't dig them. So I'm going to stay away from that. But thank you, man. Thank you for the 5. Shut up, Ryan. I love you. My wife showed me on her Switch. Dude, every time I see your name, it just makes me smile. It's funny. During my Super Bowl party, someone asked me that same question, Mr. Poopy Butthole. I should show my kids your name. I say the word butt, and they just start cracking up. It's the Franco Silver Surfer. What's up, Noel? Noel was my pastor's name growing up. And don't worry, he was a good pastor, even though I was an altar boy. None of that shit happened, at least that I can remember. He'd always get me drunk on communion wine. I don't remember what happened after that. Nice. Yeah, we haven't been to Tokyo. We've been to Japan. Actually, I recently did. It's a T1000. I lick them when they come in. Build up strong. So I do a couple things. Weight Zoramba, like how I added a zr to that. First, I have air filters in the room. I have some really high, not here because I'm in the Falcon, but at home, some high-end air filters. Second, whenever I move a display, which is often, like today, I actually did some. Last week I did some. And I dust it down with a makeup brush. But I also used to use compressed air, but now I have a plug-in one. Oh, wow. That's kind of, all right. So I usually, as I said, wake up between 3 and 4. I take my time in the morning. Everyone's obviously still sleeping. I'm usually gone by 5:30 or so. I never eat breakfast. Not never, but I rarely eat breakfast. And I get to work. I like to get there because people don't. A few other people will come in, but I get a lot of stuff done. In the morning, when I'm sitting on the toilet for about 30 minutes, I catch up on all the YouTube comments. I spend a little bit of time with the Jesus that loves me. I'm sure he enjoys that. Looks like I have a hole in my head right here. See that? Like T1000 shit going on. Then usually I have meetings throughout the day or whatever's going on. I don't talk about that. I eat good lunch every day. We always go out to eat. I usually go out with some other people, whether it's a like Freddy's Burgers, something fast food, but we'll go and eat there. Or like I didn't go to work Friday, but Thursday we went to this local place that does prime rib for lunch for like $15, and it's fantastic prime rib, shockingly. And sometimes we go high end. We'll go to like a $30 plate lunch. And then I try and get home between 3 and 4 to shoot a video, usually. And then family, they get home around 4 to 5. My kids do, and then they do their homework and eat. And then always between 6 and 9 p.m., we are in the same room together. It's kind of a tradition we have. Usually watching shows. Like we're watching Boy Meets World right now, and I always keep my tablet with me, and I work and do social media stuff. And Mrs. X and I go to bed about 10, and we stay up for like an hour or so. Exciting, huh? The cracker virus. No, I haven't got to all of them. And because of the chimichanga virus, that's what I've actually been doing is getting to some of the ones I never did before that are really cool. Like today, I actually filmed Blitzway's Rocky 2. A lot of people like that, Mike, and I just don't, so I'll do that more often. I don't even know what a pangolian is. What's up, Untouchable, man? I haven't seen you in a while. See, you guys knew what I was talking about. Oh, that's a good idea, Bowser. That's a great idea. What will you lean? I assume you mean learn by the end of the chat that Venom or you will drinks in ya. I think you're more drunk than I am. That's a good one. How do I pronounce it again, Ryan? Cotopaxia virus. I have. And actually, so the same commissioner who did the last two Silver Surfer statues, the one out of the black hole, and then the one you're talking about that I have in painted silver and with black, he's doing a third. Actually, he's doing a fourth one too, but he's doing a third one. I can't reveal anything yet, but I'm doing that one just like that because it's a kit only. Whoa! I like this dude. I like the new logo, man. Oh, I did one of those, Graham. I did one of those and under Extreme Topics, but a lot of people didn't like it. Good night, Andy. I don't think that's out yet, Noel. I do not. I'm not a big fan of Chronicle collectibles. Butt money. Is that the same girlfriend that talked about me on BSC's channel about not wearing pants? If she's watching right now, I would stand up. Sorry. I don't. I used to a long time ago, but life kind of. I'm a guy that likes to be busy from 3 a.m. to 10 p.m. And they just don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing them. They suck up so much time. So when right after I got married, I switched jobs. And when I was interviewing for that job, the director of HR, her name was Jen, and I became close friends with her. She goes, "Tell me something you've always regretted." And one of the things I always regretted was right out of high school, I went to college because that's the proper thing to do. And I flunked out because I drank too much. And that sat with me for like a month. So I went back to school, and I was probably 24 at the time. And I went nonstop, I think, for like 7 years, and got my master's degree while I worked 60 hours a week. Got my bachelor or my associate's, bachelor's, master's degree. And I didn't really need it at that time because I was where I was in life, I was making six figures, but I wanted it as a bucket list thing. So my point is that I just didn't have time. I literally would wake up on a Saturday morning, and then I had kids. I would wake up on a Saturday morning and I would sit down and do homework for 3 hours, then go, mow my lawn and go to the grocery store with my wife, come back and do homework for 4 more hours, then eat and do more, and then, so yeah. Favorite parts of movies. Ooh, Exudo. I like that. I need to think of something, Viking. Kind of reminds me of Red Robin. Hang on. I need to see if we're close. Okay. All right. Cody Connors is in the house. Beer. Do beer tonight. Ro, I got you. Dallas Diehard, I do. I have 8 Street Fighter statues and 4 Mortal Kombat I'm looking at right now. What's really interesting about this chat is the numbers are actually going down. Usually they go up through the night. So this must be getting boring for you guys. But I'm having fun, but I would probably be having fun if nobody was listening. All right. Just making sure there's no more new reveals. So let's get fancy on you guys. Let me see if we can change some stuff up here. There we go. We landed here. Now, the cool thing about landing here, let's switch it up again. I don't know if I like this one that much. All right, settings. I need to drink more. I'm not that drunk yet. That's like scary. I like this one. Let's stick with that one. This really looks like news with this right down here in the streams. But I need a mic. Let me move the mic closer. True that, Robert, especially early in the morning. The bros hanging. The ones that don't want to go out because it's cold or there's pressure. Let me see if I can do a newscast here. Take care, Brady Killers. What should my first name be instead of Mr.? We'll just go with Mr. Welcome to channel 66. This is Mr. X, and I'm kind of a creepy newscaster. This isn't the alcohol talking either. All right. Let's see here. Indio Hector's still here. Yeah, that's true. It is Saturday night. People probably have cooler things to do. Invert it. Yeah, they do. I don't know. I just pulled them off the news story. Yeah, let's find a new headline. Ooh, I got a good one. You ready? All right. I actually do have it. I have. I need to sell it. Actually, I have the Ed 209 and the RoboCop Hot Toys. I would say that it is probably either Wolf Predator, which I have right over there, or not here because we're in the news studio, which at home I have over there, or Pumpkinhead. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Snowflakes. All right, let's see what else. Oh, so last thing on my agenda, man, because people are dropping like flies quick. I post them on YouTube first here, Octagon or Octokin. They will always be posted on YouTube. So, news story just coming in. I love the country I live in, but I am ashamed to be an American this week. It doesn't matter which political party you follow, they are acting like children. And it's hard to show my children what the leaders of this country are acting like. And no matter what side you're on, people are justifying, well, they can act this way because the other side is doing it this way. That's not fucking true. If you are one of the leaders of this country, if someone is treating you wrongly for or doing something wrong, you need to step above them and still act professional, still act like a leader. That's all I gotta say. Because I don't want to get in a debate of left versus right or anything like that. I'm sorry, Viking. It's the beer. Man, we're dropping people fast. It must be the background. Do you think that's what happened? Maybe people like the Millennium Falcon. Maybe, oh, you know what? I'm going to find the best background. Give me a sec. You guys are going to dig the shit out of this. Okay. We need to get a background to attract people. I got something in mind. Let me see if I can upload it here. Cam mic settings, green screen. There it is. There we go. That will keep people interested. Cody, I think, by the way, these two are three of the people on my list that I get a cheat on my wife for. I think a key to it is set your price now. That's what I always do. There are certain prices that I just won't budge off of. But it's nothing secret. You bid at the last second. Probably. Now they could be looking at that, though. We should do that. I see if we can fool some people. I actually think I'm going to do that. I need to find a background for coronavirus. Yeah, let me find that. Coronavirus. Let's find some images here. Let's see. Oh, shit. That's not a JPEG. Oh, here we go. All right. Where is that? Cam, green screen. I think the news. Oh, shit. You saw it. Did you see that? Whoosh. All right. Let's get back into the comments here. Let me catch up. You guys talk so much. Dallas, what was your previous comment, man? I'm not doing very well. I'm holding up pretty good, which is surprising. But I'm happy. You guys make me happy. No, I'm done with hot toys. I'm not good at posing them, so take a lime. Well, that's all I had on the agenda. I'm not ending stuff yet, but what time is it now? Yeah, we got 20 minutes. What do you guys want to talk about? Usually I'm flowing a little bit better, but there's no other cool reveals from. Let me check my inside source here. So my favorite time of the day is coming. It's 9 o'clock. Putting the kids to bed, hearing about their day, and then getting in bed with Mrs. X. Let's see, Robert D. Mr. Ooh, I got another good one. Let me find it here. Let me find a good background for this. Here we go. Not shit. That's not a web page. Sometimes when you find pictures, they're Google WPs. They're not actual JPEGs. This will work. All right. This it's not my favorite, but it'll get our point across. Oh, did I close you? Whoa. What the? Hello? What happened there? Something happened. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Yep, I am a little drunk. Sorry, guys. All right, let me add something for you, and then we'll look at the comments. There we go. All right. All right. What do we got going on here? Renee's in the house. I think, I need to catch up on all these. Cody, multiple people have asked me that, and I'm thinking of setting one up, or just giving you an address you can't trace. But I'm kind of scared what this guy right here would send to me. SF5FTW is in the house. So if you don't know who this guy is, just go ahead and use my real name, or say something incorrectly on the comments in the chat, and you'll know who he is. I don't know who he is. It's not me. Some people think it's me. Yeah. What Court of the Dead do you have? I have the two chicks. I can't even remember their name. I am a lot more drunk than I thought. And the clown guy, Malavestros, and one more. Kier is one of them, the newer Kier. And then, of course, I have the newest one that came out that I just reviewed, Odium. Hang on. If I could go back to when I was 20 years old, I would tell myself about 4 or 5 of the huge mistakes that I'm going to make and how they would end. I have the Fastball Special Colossus. I've reviewed that. Go check out Fastball Special. And I have the Phoenix Force one on order and another custom one from the same guy that made that Cyclops I just reviewed. You missed everything, man. We talked about the secrets of life. People ask me that all the time, Indio Hector, and honestly, I see so many customs, like everything's done that I want done. The only things that aren't done are really weird characters that I don't want done. Daniel Bell, Silver Surfer, most likely. I used to have the Sideshow one, but I sold it. I am getting the Queen Studios and Infinity Studios. Oh. Yeah, actually, I haven't purchased it yet, but I'm in a group that teased a Kitty Pryde coming out of the wall. I am, Ro. We were actually streaming it live before you joined. I do. I'm back, sucka. I almost put him in the box. I have Devil vs. Amon at my office. I almost put him in a box to bring home this weekend so I could review him, and then I have the Attack on Titan on order. Yeah, baby. The portrait, I probably am. Yep. Uh-oh. Our boy Steven is at it now. All right, I'm going to share my screen because he's got some good pictures here. So this is Whiplash Collectors. He has a YouTube as well as a Facebook group. He lives in Hong Kong. Very cool guy. Him and I talk a decent amount. I like that. I like the I like it from this side better. .98 centimeters. So this is probably 1/4. We'll keep an eye out, see what else he posts. Yeah, here's my story with Figurama. So this was the first piece they came out with, and and their customer service was horrid. They sucked. So I vowed I'd never buy a piece from them again, but then I finally got that piece in hand and it was amazing. So I had to go with another one. Yeah, everybody thinks that, man, and it's not me. SF5FTW or whatever his name is, it's not me. I don't know who it is. He's both fascinating and scary at the same time. I have the Bloody Berserk. No, man. I learned my lesson on that, Eric. Why hasn't Andy texted me back? Man, he's dead to me. I think I need to get one more drink. I know you do, man. I read every one of your comments, and I know you talk about it every single time. Can you give me a hint to who you are? Do I know you like in Facebook? Do I know who you are? The main ones. So here's the thing. I have this conversation with Jem a lot, actually. Is first of all, like I haven't watched B Mother's review on XM Wolverine yet because I'm getting it in. I never watched the review of a piece that I'm getting in until after I have it in because I don't want to steal any of their ideas, and B, I like being pleasantly surprised. But there are a few people I watch religiously. B Mother would be one of them. Jem Mintz, the main one. Mac channel. I watch all his stuff. Darth Castle, their unboxings, I catch those whenever I can. And then really I'll watch, all the other people if it's a piece I really want to see. But there's so many good choices. There's more that I haven't taught. Gina B Collecting, her too, is one of my favorites. And I'm sure I'm missing some. I actually did an extreme topic video on what other good channels there are out there, and I focused on smaller channels. I do. The bloody one, Ro. It's at my office. Motherfucker. But he doesn't know you're SF5FTW, though, does he? Because he thought I was you. Nobody really asks. Most people, when they find out or they see it, they're like, wow, that's really cool. That's about it. All right, I need to get one more beer. Let me make sure nothing else has been posted. All right, I'm going to go get another beer. Let me we seem to have a lot more viewers when we were flying the Falcon. Not that Falcon. This Falcon. All right. I'm gonna let him. Whoa. I'm not that drunk. I'm still here. I'm back by the game table with Chewy. I think I need to go light, guys. Hang on. I need to find. All right. That was must have missed a Cisco. I love Cisco stuff. I met her in New York, and she's just amazing. She's as cool in real life as you would think. I'm talking to Jem right now. I'm seeing if I'm trying to find out who the fuck SF5TW is, because that's been driving me nuts for months. Oh yeah, I go pretty strong. I'll keep going. I could keep going for another. So SF5TW. I'm sorry, I keep getting your name wrong. My biggest supporter, and I'm getting your name wrong. When did he buy a statue from you? That's what he wants to know. Yeah, I love him, Dallas. I appreciate you joining. Not a Rockies fan because even though they did decent, wherever I live, I support that team. I think I've lived in 6 or 7 different states. I think that's just the right thing to do. Ooh, I want to show you guys something based off what I'm back sucker said. Hang on. So my son loves this chair. And let me find. So he made a video, or I did this for him. He came downstairs. Hopefully this won't get me kicked off of YouTube. Where's that? Where is he? There it is. All right. Here you guys go. Extra special glimpse into X's life. Share screen, Chrome tab. All right. Let me get the sound on. So this only took like 5 minutes, but we made it for him, and he was so happy. Oh, hang on. Why is the sound not on? Why is there no sound? There we go. Ready? And watch what he does with his mouth. So that is the littlest X. But hopefully they don't flag me for that sound right there. Recently, I had my Chronicle Collectibles Kane statue on eBay for $1,750, which I ended up selling it, I think, for $1,699. Some guy told me he'd pay me $800 right now. And I said no. And he responded, he goes, what's your lowest offer? I told him we are completely not even close, so it doesn't matter what my lowest offer. He goes, just make me an offer. So I said the lowest I would go is $1,500. He goes, I'll give you $1,100 right now. Apparently he doesn't understand what lowest means. Who'd you order from, Ro? I just was told, I just paid shipping on mine. Simon? Is that his name? I'll have to check that out. So when did you sell him the statue, SF? Ah, so Ro knows who you are. Do you own a statue your wife or children like that you won't ever sell because of them? Hell no. Mrs. Mint is in the house. Mrs. Mint, and fuck you, Jim. I just read your shit. Oh, you guys should jump on. Even though I told my wife I'd be done in 4 minutes. Yeah, I can't tell him the secret because we have a secret plan. What about a Psylocke or Apocalypse statue? I have 2 Psylocks and 1 Apocalypse. Check out. I do YouTube videos. I make so much money off YouTube. It's ridiculous. Benjamin's pretty reliable. Man, SF5F, he has a ton of statue knowledge too. So that's why I think he's somebody I know. I know, I said I was only going to do 2 hours tonight, but I got to finish my manly drinks. Damn. That's true. 4 minutes? That's good. See, they wanted to see what 5FF is saying about them. So to sum up, it was a week from hell. And I have bad weeks, but this was really bad. It was, what was number 2? Do you guys remember the number 2 point? Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm going to Tokyo in 3 months. What do you guys want videos on? And our politicians suck. No, it's not White Claw. It's the off-brand. You just going straight up, Hirsch? Straight up whiskey? So I want to be clear about something. Recently, I told you guys this earlier, I did a video that says, is Gem Mint full of shit? And all these people started like protecting Gem. Like he's a national treasure. Which, you know, clearly he is. But I just want to be clear that my single goal in life is to destroy his channel. That's why I'm here. I will not stop until it's done. And if I can't do it a legitimate way, I'm going to send a statue with Coca Cabala virus to his house because I know where he lives. Like or pants. Oh. So you know our secret plan that we're working on? That's going to happen. I'm just going to let you know. I have 15 gallons, not here because I'm in the Falcon, but I have 15 gallons back there. Oh, yeah. They're a mile away, and I live in a suburb, so. That's a good one, Euro. That's definitely a good one. Straight tequila. Oh, dude, you have an awesome wife. We met in New York, and I wanted to hang out more, but all he wanted to do was go to the fucking laundromat. So yeah, we did share an Uber though, and he paid for the whole thing, so I appreciate that. And we started getting in really deep, but he was so drunk he doesn't even remember that night. That's why I consider him a friend. Um, so let me clarify something. There's what I call virtual friends and real friends, and I think you have to meet in real life to be a real friend. So I'd consider Ro a real friend. I've met Ro in real life. I would consider trying to think who else is on right now. There were some people on earlier, a lot of people on earlier that I'd consider real friends. Fee and Jem, I've met them in real life. I don't know where I was going with this. I think I am really drunk. It's a good thing Chewie's going to land the Falcon. No, I got a long way to go, man. He has 8 times, or a little under 8 times more subs than me. I don't think I'll ever catch him. I hope I never catch him. I hope that I hit 100,000 and I'm still far away from him. I think that's a win-win for everybody. Hey, Hirsch, that is my number one answered requested question, and is my number one dodge question because it's illegal. It's not. Or is it? Don't worry, Fee. We have a washer and dryer. It's one of those fancy spin ones too. But so you want to hear Mrs. X. Mrs. X is the most conservative woman on the planet. Years ago, I bought her, when they first started coming out, those super fancy dryers that only need that, or washers that only need that much shit. And right now, the balance is off the washer. So it starts shaking. And it's on the 3rd floor or whatever. We have a big house. You have to sit on it sometimes because it starts moving. She won't pay for a repairman. She won't pay for a new washer. I'm not going to take care of it. There he is. I want to see, hey, SF. Jem told me that the Extreme channel is going to be shut down soon and that he's way better than it. Why don't you tell him what's up? Yeah, I think that's why people, yeah, he's probably my closest semi-virtual friend. Of course, he told me not to get too close to people. I did meet Mac, and I met Lady Mac. I met Sinister. I met Paradox Nerd. I met Child of the Atom. I met Cisco, Rad Titan, MCE. I mean, I could go on forever, baby. You've been smooching with everybody. I don't know if I am because I'm trying to go to Singapore, Ro. If I go, I honestly don't want to go to NYCC. The reveals were kind of whack. Just go to hang out. Jem's not allowed to anymore. Fee won't let him. Fuck that. That's right. It's a fancy one. It's like, I don't even know what brand. Underwear. Oh, I should do that. It does it like every time, though. That's why you need to meet Mrs. X and tell her what's up. Uses, Hirsch. Uses. My wife is not a soccer mom. She fucking hates soccer moms. Like even today, so it's the weekend, so we go to kids' sporting events. Not my own kids. I don't watch their shit, but weirdos, strangers. No, of course it's my own kids. And oh my God, my wife is one of those moms in the stands, but she's also bashing all the soccer moms. You know what I love about Jem and Fee? They're both on this chat. They're not like sitting next. They probably are sitting next to each other. No, if you'd been on the chat earlier, you'd have heard that me and Mrs. X are going to Tokyo. You guys should come. And Singapore. You should come to that too. No, you shouldn't, because then your channel will be able to compete with mine. This year, come on, Ro. So here, I want to talk about this actually, about Dallas. So a couple, I don't know, it's probably been a while. The Gem Mint channel, they introduced Fee, and Fee was awesome on camera. Was not anymore. No, she still is. Not only as a co-host with Gem, but some of the single videos she's done. And that's cool. I think that helps a channel immensely. Getting less sausage on there. And it's just a cool dynamic to see how they work well together. And they've been married a while. Mrs. X, who it's too bad she won't come on because she's hot as fuck. She would be awesome. Like her and I, you can imagine the personality I have. Her and I have so much fun together, but I don't think she would ever come on here. She doesn't watch either. Like I could say whatever I want right now. I could tell her that I just slept with 500 women. I didn't, but yeah, she would know. Are you talking to me? Bring the winner. I am neither. I actually make more than engineers and doctors. All right, there's been a ton of reveals. Let's see what's going on here. Because Wonderfest is going on. But I am not impressed with anything yet. Some alien eggs. Not that impressive. So it is Saturday night. Tonight I am going to bed early because when you get, I want to say when I turned 35, which was a while ago, I think, going to bed early when you don't have to wake up the next morning, and I still wake up early, is like the best feeling on the planet, especially when you have a kick-ass bed. But tomorrow, here's my plans. You ready? Hold on to these. I am going to probably film 3 more videos of things I'm selling. I'm selling all my Hot Toys vehicles, the big ones like DeLorean, Batmobile, stuff like that. I'm going to watch Game of Thrones Season 8. I'm going to watch DVR shows with Mrs. X. I am going to stay inside because it's going to snow all day. I am going to make you guys wonder why I keep looking over there. Looks like a Carillion battle cruiser coming my way. I am going to make some pizza bread. I cook not that well. I can only cook like 8 things, and pizza bread's one of them. All right, let's see what we got here. That's what she said. So, this is a good one. So I've been missing That's What She Said jokes lately, and not intentionally, just have. And people have been calling me out. I can't believe you missed that. But so many other people are bashing me. The jokes, you're the most immature person on the planet. I'm unsubbing. And then I cry myself to sleep each night. All right, I want to share this really quick before I get to the comments. Look at this. Here's Steven from Whiplash. So this is the alien. This isn't the queen, some weird diorama. I am not digging the colors on this at all. That is an easy hashtag restraint. And all the alien eggs remind me of the Sideshow ones they did. I think I own one of the Sideshow ones. This looks stupid. This Wonderfest is not impressive. It's called Rogue Alien. Mr. X, I'm hot. No beer goggles needed. 200 statues to marry me. Are you female? I mean, I'm into chicks. Let me know. Did you hear that, Fee? He didn't know if you were Jim's sister or his wife. I have no comment. It depends on the year. That's average year probably. Good year is about 50% more than that. I do have the tumbler, Ro. I'm going to sell it. You want to buy it? Oh, yeah, without a doubt. We've done live chats before. We've talked about other stuff. There's some stuff we're cooking up, too. I would love to for a few reasons. One, I'm a fan as a viewer. Two, I think there's a lot I can learn as a new YouTuber from him. He actually kind of helps me. I don't want to say mentor because that might make his head big, but he does. No, but that sounds delicious, especially after you ate some edibles. Yeah. Can you thrust for 4 minutes long? If so, I'm impressed. I don't know how to do laundry. My wife has to. I can't launder. My wife leaves me directions. I haven't yet. I know she goes crazy and burns everybody. So I'm on like episode 2 or 3 of season 8. I bought season 8 when it came out on DVD, like in December, but I just started watching it last weekend. God, now you're talking dirty. You know, I think not everybody, but a lot of people that would believe that, Fee, are people that aren't married. I can tell you guys are married because the way you guys interact, just like my wife and I interact. Probably the best indication that you guys are married is when we were having that live chat and Jem spills his drink all over the laptop and his first response is, shit, spilled my drink. And your response is, son of a bitch, and you get mad at him and start cleaning it up. That's Mr. and Mrs. X 100%. Nice, Hirsch. Congrats, man. Yes, sir. That was your idea. But then you did it with a whole bunch of other collectors, so I felt special for about 3 seconds. Yes, sir. I will sell it to you for retail because I'm only keeping one. I'm too ashamed because it was a shitball college to tell you. I actually went for my degree because it was a bucket list thing. I was already making 6 figures when I went back to college. Look at that. Well, you guys can't see it. Mrs. X just texted me because I'm supposed to be done at 8 because I told her I'd go give her some loving. But she can wait. Helps the appetite. Insatiable. I don't go too often. So I live in Denver and they have the Mile High Comics, which is supposedly one of the biggest in the country, if not the biggest. But I've never been. She calls him Steven, actually. That's what I'm going to tell my wife later tonight. So I'll tell you, Cody, when I graduated high school, I went to a 4-year college and I flunked out due to alcohol and drugs. And, but God, it was fun. You know, when I raised my kids, not when I raise my kids. I'm raising my kids, but thankfully they're not running into that issue yet. I'm going to let them know that alcohol and drugs are fun. They really are. Because so many, like when I grew up, they're bad, they're bad. And then you try them once and you're like, these aren't bad. These are pretty fucking good. I'm going to tell them what happened to me. I went down a bad path and I hit a brick wall. So I'm going to tell them that story. But going down that path was really, really fun. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But so I went to a 4-year and I flunked out due to alcohol and drugs. So then when I got married, I said earlier in the chat how I went back. I did community college for the first 2 years. I was paying for it out of my own pocket because I lost my scholarships and everything. It was, one the price. And then after 2 years, I transferred to a 4-year. So that's my answer. That's the smart move. Oh, she'll wait all night. Actually, she won't. She falls. So this is interesting. You probably know I travel a lot, probably once a month, 1.5 times a month on average. When we are here, we probably go to bed about 10:30, 11. We go to bed at 9:30, but we fall asleep 10:30, 11 because I turn off the TV, we stop talking, and we snuggle. That's right. But I was never a snuggler till her. And when I'm traveling, she stays up to like midnight. I don't know with how many guys. Not personally, but I know who you're talking about. Yes, but I was a broke college student. Recently, she won't be sleep. It's 8:30. You're in the same time zone as me. Believe it or not, my wife and I, our first year we were married, which was like 18 years ago, our combined annual income on a tax return was $39,000. That was our combined annual income. So I have been there. She won't be sleeping. Yeah, Ray. The Tiger Man is back. I haven't seen you in a while, man. All of them come with drugs inside. That's why they're so expensive. You went to collage. I'm sorry, Ro. I'm just fucking with you. Oh. So that's the other thing. When I was getting my master's degree, that year I think I made like $160,000, $170,000, and which is fantastic, obviously. I got in a debate with another student about book smart versus street smart. And I don't reveal like that kind of stuff too often, but I think it was, I can't remember what class it was. And I was like, I got this income and without having a degree. Street smart is much more important than book smart. However, book smart opens certain doors. Yeah, baby, we're gonna bang her extreme. No, we're gonna make sweet, passionate love to her for 3 minutes and 59 seconds. You don't need to. You can go to South America, Hirsch. Got some engineers. I never knew what an engineer does. I thought you guys built bridges or something. So I would first 5 to 10 years of marriage, I was like that, but now I have trouble sleeping if we're not, doing the thing. She puts her head there. You know what's really, really strange to me, though? This is kind of off topic. Let me check. I get distracted real easy. Let me make sure there's no more new reveals. Elder Predator reveals. We got to check this shit out. Whiplash collectors. All right, not dig in the face. He's missing an eye, but it doesn't look that good. Oh, yeah, that's a miss. I'm sorry. That's a big miss. Oh, that's not Elder. That's Ahab. Where the fuck that is. That's a miss. Which comment were we on? 3 minutes and of extremes, though. So book smarts helps open doors for you. That's my opinion. Yep, I think that's why I did a video on why do we collect, and I think one of the reasons is, what's ironic is when I start connecting with collectors and stuff like that, most of them are my age, similar, within 5 years, either direction, other than old people like Jerry. No, Jerry's only like 10 years older than me, but maybe 15. But and I love Jerry. I want to hang out with Jerry. We need to go have a beer. Seriously. When I get you that Iceman. The you know which one I'm talking about. Not the big one. I'm keeping that one. What are we talking about? Ali Smart. Oh. Ahab. Did I miss Ahab? Oh, he's from the comics. Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense because they're jungle predators from the comics as well. Of course, you know about comics, but not statues. I saw you give that Loki on Throne a good review, man. Does it look like I have a lazy eye right now? Look at that. It does. Nope, this one. It's freaking me out. Maybe I have the Kubali virus. I ran into a roadblock, man. This is crazy. I have Daredevil Shadowlands. And Jem, have you read this? If you're still watching, the first part that was actually the Shadowlands story about Daredevil was amazing. I couldn't put that shit down. And then the rest of the Omni has the stories leading up to it from every different character. Elektra, Punisher, and they're horrible. I'm not going to start one of my new ones that isn't back there. Alderon's back there, but I'm not going to start one of my new ones until I finish that. I need to get it done. Oh, shit. Now you got me scared. So in the last 6 weeks, I've had 2 friends that were under 42 years of age that were in better shape than me die. One from a heart attack, and the other one we don't know because he died this week. So I'm freaking out about my health nonstop. So don't say that. That is the best one, Hirsch, the Kumbaya virus. Oh, shit. I need to use that right now. Talking to me, Hugh? Yeah, the first half was amazing. The second half, not so much. I don't have any contractors coming to my home anymore. Yeah, so the only contractors. So for the record, Jem Mint knows what I do for a living, but he's not allowed to tell you unless you pay him lots of money. The only contractors I have coming to my home are part of one of my businesses. So they already kind of know. The rumor got out. I was sitting doing a training, an 8-hour training for some guys on Wednesday this week. And one of the guys, Robert, very cool guy. I'm trying to make sure I don't reveal any information. He goes, so I just found out you're famous. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, extreme. And I was like, I'm not famous, dude. Yeah, that's the one I'm on right now, Hirsch. It's just painful to read. And it's like taking a month. Every time I pick it up, I read like a page and I'm like, fuck this. The Boys, I have not Sticking to the classic comics for now. Let's see if there's any new reveals. I'm going to sleep good tonight. I was really stressed earlier today, too. So let's wrap this shit up because Mrs. X waiting is, to quote SF5TW, waiting to be banged extreme style. I'm just fucking with you guys. I could have stayed like that for like 20 more minutes. Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I am launching my custom Blade statue review that a lot of you have asked for. So you'll see that. Monday is a list of everybody that's been entered into the 5K giveaway drawing. Tuesday, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but next week I have for sure 2 great statues coming. One, I think I will be the first collector in the world with it in hands. It's an extremely expensive statue. Very, very cool. Couldn't be more excited. And I will definitely beat Gem Mint in the race because he won't even be close. And then Optimus Prime is shipping at the end of next week too, Jet Power. But so lots of cool stuff going on. Really appreciate you guys hanging with me on this Saturday night or Sunday morning, wherever you may be in the world. It just helped me decompress from a horrid week. So if you guys are into karma or if you're into prayers, just shoot them out for Ryan's family. My friend I lost this week. But again, really appreciate you watching. I'm sorry, I'm reading some of your comments. I won't. More Gem got me back into comics, Olu. Is that a good? Oh, that you got in. That's pretty cool, man. Congrats. Yeah, happy wife, happy life, and she is a great wife. She is a great wife. I don't remember what I was going to say, Hugh. I'm sorry. But I love, the majority of statue collectors are people my age. And I think the reason for that, like quite a few of them are the college age. It's tough, man. When I was in my 20s, you know, like I said, I'm making $30,000, $40,000 a year. I could afford, I didn't collect statues then, but if I did, it'd probably be 1 or 2 a year. Oh, you're still hanging in, Travis. Dude, you are fucking awesome. I'm sorry. I know people don't. Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, you're getting them. Oh, I'm jealous, JW. If let me know when that review hits, man, because I haven't seen any notifications from you lately. Hopefully, he's a sexy motherfucker. Oh, Chris, I'm just signing off, man. I met Chris in New York. Chris is also what I would consider a friend. I'm just signing off, though. Man, it must be late Eastern time. Take care, Eric. Hey, Chris, you're coming at the tail end. We're signing off right now, but I appreciate you joining, man. You know you're my man. Man, I should go to New York. Just if I go to New York, I'll let you know again, and we'll go grab some drinks together, man. All right, that's it. Mrs. X, I told her I'd head up right now for some banging extreme style or some sweet, tender love with my lazy eye. Or it's this one, right? All right. Thanks, guys. Please tune in tomorrow. Please check out the Facebook page below if you have not. I'm going to post some stuff on there that I don't nor she texted me again. She wants it. She wants it extreme style. So take care, guys. Really appreciate you watching. And I mean that. Not the truly alcohol womenly drink talking.